Hey, what's good, Still in Nation? How y'all doing? How y'all doing it, man? Y'all know we back again, bro. And today, I'm back with a very, very known topic for the Pittsburgh Steelers, bro. Obviously, Ben Roethlisberger officially retired yesterday. Y'all can go check that video out. Posted that up yesterday. But today, I wanted to come here and talk about 5 veteran quarterbacks who I would love to see on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And those 5 are Aaron Rodgers, Russell Wilson, Deshaun Watson, Matt Ryan, and Derek Carr. All in that order. Well, put Derek Carr over Matt Ryan. But we're going to start off with, obviously, the number one option. The one who I want here the most, Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, obviously, we know he goes out sad every year in the playoffs. You know, they don't really surround him around good receivers besides Devontae Adams. I mean, I don't think Alan Lazard and MVS, I don't know how to say his name, Marquise Valdez-Scantling, is bad, but it's not enough. And I think he would fit perfectly in Pittsburgh with a Deontay Johnson, who had a career year, who went crazy. All he needs to work on is his drops. Chase Claypool, potentially Juju Smith-Schuster. Maybe we bring in another piece. Maybe if we lose Juju, we can bring in a Chris Godwin. We can bring in a Michael Gallup or something. But they're both coming off torn ACL, so I don't know how I feel about that. But, I would not be mad if we can grab Aaron Rodgers. He's a winner. Actually, is he really a winner? Because he only got one bowl, the bowl he beat us in, and then he loses every time in the playoffs. He's just like us. He's just like us. He gets knocked out the playoffs every year. He can't beat the 49ers, so you won't have to worry about that if you come to Pittsburgh. You will not have to worry about the 49ers unless we see them in the Super Bowl somehow. But I would love Aaron Rodgers, man. I mean, he needs a change of scenery. Going to Green Bay from Pittsburgh, I feel like that's perfect. I feel like it's perfect. But then he could also go to a team like Denver. He could end up on, I doubt it, but he could end up on the Saints or something. But I would not be mad to have Aaron Rodgers here. He's a sure first ballot Hall of Famer as well. People be arguing who's better, him or Tom. Obviously, I think Tom's better, but you could argue that Aaron Rodgers is a better quarterback overall. But, I would love to have Aaron Rodgers here. I mean, who wouldn't love to have Aaron Rodgers on their team? He just has the mentality as he want to win, and he has the I don't give a damn attitude. Now, a lot of people say he's a bad guy and all that, but I don't really feed all that. I don't know the guy, but I think Aaron Rodgers is a pretty solid guy. He gives off I don't give a hell attitude, but it's like, I don't know. But Aaron Rodgers, him and Mike Tomlin have a pretty good relationship too. So I don't know. But moving on, we got number 2, Russell Wilson, bro. Russell Wilson already told Pete Carroll, he already told the Seattle Seahawks that he's ready for new scenery. He's ready to explore his options in free agency. So, hey, Russell Wilson, come on to Pittsburgh, man. Bring Sierra, bring the kids, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do, man. I don't really have too much to say about you. You playing with guys like DK and Tyler Lockett. Why not come play with Deontay and Chase Claypool? Another version of them. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, to solidify us getting any quarterback, we got to fix that O-line, bro. The O-line got to be fixed, but this vid ain't about that. I would love Russell Wilson. He needs a new start. He's a former champion. Could have been 2-time champion if they ran the ball, but didn't happen. He decided to go out there and throw a pick because of just terrible play calling, and he lose to Brady. He got Brady another chip, but hey, I would love to have Russell Wilson on this team. I feel like he fits the Pittsburgh mold. I think he really looked up to Ben because when Ben retired, he just kept tweeting about him. So, hey, Russ, come play for Coach Mike. Come play for Coach Tomlin, bro. And let's do it, man. Somebody got to come over. Somebody got to come. Come on. Moving next to Deshaun Watson now. Tough situation here because we know Deshaun Watson will never play for the Houston Texans again. But we also don't know if he's ever going to play in the league again because a lot of legal situations going on. A lot of stuff has happened with Deshaun Watson in the last year and a half. So I don't know if Deshaun Watson would be a good fit knowing his background and then knowing Big Ben's background. That's just another 10 plus years of getting slandered for, stuff that won't be brought up on this channel. But yeah, I don't know about Deshaun Watson, but I would love to have him here because you can't deny talent. I mean, he did what he did off the field if he did it. But, I mean, hey, can't deny talent. Deshaun Watson, he's a scrambling quarterback. He's going to run when he have to. He can throw the ball. He can find receivers. He's a great quarterback. He has great awareness. He's a great quarterback. It's just the fact of if he's going to play in this league again, and would we be able to get him? Now, and Najee Harris came out yesterday and literally said, the 3 quarterbacks I want is A-Rod, which is Aaron Rodgers, Deshaun Watson, and Jimmy Garoppolo. But don't know how I feel about Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm going to make a video on the quarterbacks I don't want to see in Pittsburgh either because it's a couple of them. I think I got about 5 for that list too. But, hey, Deshaun Watson would love to see him in Pittsburgh, but knowing his background, I mean, it's just it would be a tough time to do that right now because then we'd be in, I know it's just fans just talking trash, but it's like we dealt with that for how long? I don't know. We dealt for that for a long time. So do we really want to deal with that again? But, hey, we also trying to win games. We really don't care what people say. If we can get to a Super Bowl, if Deshaun Watson is the next quarterback to get us to a Super Bowl, then, hey, it is what it is. Moving on to Derek Carr. Now, I like Derek Carr. What he did with the Raiders this year, with minimal receivers, with a hurt Darren Waller, he really only had Hunter Renfrow. I mean, guys like Brian Edwards, guys like Zay Jones, they made plays. They made plays because they had to, Henry Ruggs had his little situation, so that was one less receiver he had down. That was his deep threat. So Darren Waller, he was banged up for a pretty good amount of the season. So, but just imagine Derek Carr in Pittsburgh. Imagine Derek Carr throwing to Deontay Johnson because he has an arm. He can find the right spots. Yes, he has his down moments though. Derek Carr definitely has his down moments, but the way he can lead a team, the way he leads the team down the field, I feel like he was the leader of this team after John Gruden had got fired. Even though they got the coach, what is his name? I can never pronounce his name, but yeah, I feel like he was the leader of this team, and after they went through all that controversy, he was leading this team. He did what he had to do. So I like the leadership from Derek Carr. I feel like if you come to Pittsburgh, the fans will love him there. He's not a bad quarterback. He beat us. So, hey, I would not mind Derek Carr in Pittsburgh. And last but not least, Matt Ryan. Now, to me, Matt Ryan, he's an older quarterback, not too much on the mobility side, but more of a mover than what Big Ben was, but they're kind of about the same, But to me, Matt Ryan, I feel like if we put him behind a great offensive line, we surround him by better wide receivers because he really hasn't had wide receivers like that in these last couple of years. We put him with a Deontay, put him with a Chase Claypool, a Pat Freiermuth. He can make some plays. I don't think Matt Ryan is a bad quarterback. I don't think Matt Ryan is on like that level of like, oh, he's an old quarterback, so he needs to go. He needs to retire. I don't think he's there yet, Former MVP, what happened in that 28-3 Super Bowl they could have won, but, we ain't going to talk about if it was rigged or not. I still think it's rigged to this day because that's crazy. That's crazy. But, he's been in Atlanta his whole career. He also needs a change of scenery. And, Pittsburgh, all these quarterbacks that I named, I think should come to Pittsburgh. And I'm saying this because I don't believe in Mason Rudolph. I don't believe in Dwayne Haskins to be long-term. When I look at Dwayne Haskins, I'm thinking he's supposed to be good. He was the best quarterback coming out of his class at one point, if I'm not mistaken. He was him in college. He hasn't really had a chance in the NFL. He ruined his first chance with the Redskins. I'm not opposed to giving him a chance. I would love to see him on the field and play great. If he can turn into a solid quarterback, that's going to be our franchise quarterback, then fine. I was wrong. But as of now, I don't believe in Mason Rudolph, and I don't believe in Dwayne Haskins. And whoever else we got backing up, Josh Dobbs, I don't even think we're going to bring him back. Even though every time I say that, we do end up bringing him back. Whether we draft a quarterback, I don't know who we're going to draft. Who are we going to draft? We're not going to draft Kenny Pickett. We're not going to draft Kenny Pickett. Who are we going to draft? Sam Howell? Matt Corral? Who are we going to draft, bruh? So I'd rather see a veteran quarterback come to Pittsburgh, Whether it's Aaron Rodgers, which is my #1 option, or whether it's Matt Ryan, which is my #5 option, whether it's Derek Carr, you know, guys like Deshaun Watson could easily turn this team around. Russell Wilson, bring Sierra, bring the kids, bring Future if you want. But I feel like we need a veteran quarterback. You know, we should not be trying to restart. We should bring a veteran quarterback in here so, you know, we can win. I don't think we have time to lose. Let's win. The AFC is stacked with quarterbacks. Let's get one, and let's get back in contention. Let's fight. But I really don't believe in Dwayne Haskins or Mason Rudolph, you know. But, hey, we're going to see what happens, bro. But these are my 5 veteran quarterbacks that I would love to see in Pittsburgh, you know. I feel like it could really change us. And before we even bring anybody in, the O-line has to be better. We got to get the O-line right first because nobody's coming here with a banged-up O-line. You know, Russell Wilson has dealt with that for we don't know how long. Matt Ryan has kind of dealt with that, you know. So, but we're going to see what happens, man. And I'll be back with another video telling y'all my 5 quarterbacks that I don't want in Pittsburgh because I got 5 of them. So I'm going to catch y'all. That video going to be coming out later. I will be back, and I'm out.